Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the show that never ends. I lift my root beer to you. I salute you. I hope everybody's staying safe and taking precautions during this troubling time we're having. I'm here to do a contest entry for Beth at B-Sides. Beth hit 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Beth. That's extremely commendable. Very cool. And she's having a little contest. And we all know Beth. We all know her channel, B-Sides. She loves movies and games and, of course, music, the vinyl community. That's why we're all here, right, is the vinyl part of it all. But she's having a really cool little contest. It involves games and movies. It's very easy questions. And there's also a bonus way to get entered in her contest if you don't make a video. But you have to be a subscriber. You have to make a video. But you can get entered in if you get the bonus question, the trivia question. Okay. First question is Connect 4. We all remember that game. You know, dropping the little checkers, Connect 4. First question is Connect 4. Connect 4 things. It could be albums, songs, music, movies, any 4 things that are connected. And I'm going with Van Halen, the legendary Prince. Everybody loves Prince. Buddy Guy. And I was going to use Charlie Daniels because that would very well fit in. But I forgot I got rid of the couple albums I had by him. So I'm going to go with George Thorogood. George Thorogood, Buddy Guy, Prince, and Van Halen. What's the connection? They all opened up for the Rolling Stones. Buddy Guy did it in the 1960s. The other 3 did it early in their career. Rolling Stones are very famous for getting the top-notch acts coming up to open up for them. When I saw them, Living Colour opened up. And on that tour, they were alternating Guns N' Roses and Living Colour. And DC just happened to be Living Colour, and they put on a hell of a show. They had just released their debut album. But the Stones were famous for that. Kansas has opened up for them. Like I said, Prince, Lenny Kravitz. Luke Nelson is supposed to be opening on the 2020 tour. So they always get the very best acts they can find. Anyway, that was my Connect 4. The second one was show something of value. Show a treasure. A treasure in this day and age? How about toilet paper? I'm sorry, that's probably wrong, making light of the situation, but it is what it is. Come on, this stuff is valuable now, unfortunately, with everything going on. So my treasure would be toilet paper. Did anybody see Bobby Gass's video, his last video he made about the toilet paper caper? You want to laugh your ass off, watch that video. But anyway, this is my treasure. This is my most valuable item. And third question, show something with a murder in it. It could be a movie, it could be a soundtrack, a book. I'm going to go with Steve Earle, my man, from the CD Train A-Comin'. And I'm going with the song Ben McCullough. And Ben McCullough is written from a third person's point of view. It's written from a 16 or 17-year-old boy who fought in the Civil War. Just a made up character. But in the song he talks about, last night I killed a boy who had never even shaved. I don't know what I'm fighting for. I never owned a slave. And it really goes on to, it's really kind of a really dark song. Ben McCullough was a a Texas general of the Texas Infantry. And at the beginning of the song, he goes, I signed up, my brother Paul and me, to fight with Ben McCullough and the Texas Infantry. Anyway, and it talks about killing a man, a boy who had never even shaved. I will give you warning, it says GD through this song. So if you don't like that word, don't Google it. Because he drops the GD off through this. Great album, great song. That's my murder entry. And the last one is show an album or a movie or a picture, anything with a ship. And I'm hoping this counts. It's a boat. It's a sailboat. It's Chet Baker. Come on, Beth. Let it count. It's Chet Baker. He's on his sailboat. He's with his band. They're chilling out, having a good time. Yeah, it's Chet Baker on his sailboat. It's probably not his sailboat, but it's a sailboat nevertheless. And the last thing she wanted us to do was to give out a trivia question. And the first person who answers it correctly in my feed, I'm supposed to notify her, and that person gets a bonus entry to the contest. And I was going to do the Stones thing. Who opened up? What do these guys have in common? Where they all opened up for the Stones? But I'm not. I'm going to give one I think is a lot of people are going to get without Googling it. Black Sabbath, they had Ozzy Osbourne, he was the biggest part of Sabbath, arguably. He left. Ronnie James Dio left. After that, they went through a slew of people, a ton of people. I want to say there were 13 incarnations of Black Sabbath, including Ozzy. But anyway, in the 80s, what future pop star, and this guy was pretty big. He had a pretty big following. I don't dig his music. A lot of the ladies loved him. But what future pop star auditioned for Black Sabbath and actually jammed with them and never recorded an album? I don't think he ever played a show with them, but he very much indeed auditioned for the band Black Sabbath. Who am I talking about? Put that in the comments below, and I will notify Beth of the first person who did it. Jump on her contest. It's really fun, really easy. A lot of stuff going on in the world we all know about. Let's just try to have a good time with it, like this contest. It's the Connect Four. It's the murder. It's the something of value. It's the show something with a ship. And to give a trivia question. Congratulations again, Beth, for hitting that incredible 1,000 subscriber mark. Subscriber. I always want to say it with a V. Peace. I hope everyone's doing well. Take care of yourselves.